So this is the X4 hardshell carry case for the Insta360 X4 by CYNOVA, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the pros and cons of this thing and whether or not you should get it. So, welcome to The Better Buy. I'm the Better Buy guy, here to give you the information you need on the stuff that you want so you can make the better buy. This product was sent to me for review, but that does not impact my ability to review it. I make that clear with anyone that's ever going to send me products, so you can expect pros and cons. Here are some of the pros. It's got a nice hardshell case. It's got a actually really good quality zipper. I've checked this out thoroughly and I will show you on here. At first I thought, you know what, this is going to be one of the weak points, is typically zippers are cheaper. It looks like they've done a really good job with the stitching all the way around. The thing comes all the way down, but it doesn't get stuck there. Like if I just one hand this, you can do that. So that's actually really nice. I was worried at first that this thing was going to get stuck and you're doing all that little game, but it smoothly opens. So that's actually a really good plus for this sucker. And then you've got this little section that opens up. This is obviously a soft microfiber kind of material. And then you've got the place for the X4. Now this is where two of my first issues come in with this product. And these are just deal breakers for me, maybe not for you. You cannot have the premium lens guards on your X4 in this case. It doesn't work. So you got to just be aware of that if you're doing it. If you're someone that rocks the premium lens guards, then this isn't going to be the right one for you. But it does fit it really well. And if you're someone that doesn't have, I use this Mic 2 adapter. This is the Insta360, this is the X-Mount 360 adapter for the DJI Mic 2. All the links for all this stuff is in the description if you want to check it out. But this thing lives on my X4. I don't know when if I'll ever take it off. And because of that, it doesn't fit in the case like you would normally expect. I have to reverse it and go here. Okay, but it still works. Like if you were just trying to figure that out, this still does work. I will say it doesn't lock it in. The way that it's locking in is basically the lenses up at the top. That's what's keeping it from coming out. So just be aware of that. If you have the standard lens guards on there, that's going to kind of keep it in even more. And then normally, if you had it facing the correct way, you do get access to the USB-C port right there on the side. So that's a nice thought. I like it. But again, for my use case, that's irrelevant because I have to flip it the other way. The other thing is I tend to basically just use this silicone cover here, and that's my thing. I prefer this to this. However, if you are someone that doesn't have the silicone cover and you just got the X4 and you have the standard lens guards, and you want to protect everything about it and be able to just chuck it around, and you're not going to use this Mic 2 adapter, which is, I know a lot of other people aren't, because that means you got to have the DJI Mic 2 and all that other stuff, then this thing suddenly becomes a nice little insurance policy for your X4. For just 12 bucks, you're getting a hard shell case that you can just drop this guy in, zip him up. The carabiner on this thing is not of the highest quality, but it will work for what you're doing. Like I wouldn't put my absolute faith in this, because if this broke, then maybe that comes off. I would consider investing in a higher quality carabiner. But other than that, it's a good thought. I like the loop idea, the fact that you could just clip it places or whatever. I don't know if this is something you'd really use. I think it's just an unnecessary accessory. I would probably end up in this position more often than not. And then it kind of starts to make even more sense. So the reason this is not the right buy for me is because I'm using the premium lens guards right now. I'm just kind of testing them out. And obviously I have this piece on there. If I wasn't and I didn't use the silicone cover, then that makes sense. I personally don't know when I would use this because I prefer this cover, but I can say that this is a quality product from my experience and checking out all of the stitching on here. It's really well done. This is kind of like a waterproofish material. Obviously you're gonna have water access, but the camera's waterproof, so I wouldn't worry about that. And overall, I think they did a good job with it. So if you're someone that's looking for a hard clamshell style case, I think this is a good option. All right. Yeah, that's what I would say about this one. Definitely something I would recommend. So links are in the description if you want to check it out. This is The Better Buy. My goal is to give you the information you need on the stuff that you want so you can make the better buy. If this did that, please like and follow for more. Let's keep having fun, and I'll see you in the next one.